Welcome to another FLEXI Friday. I'm Jo, we are Tojo Fitness. Now, do you work from home? Are you working in an office? Do you feel that you spend most of your time behind the desk in this little hunched over situation? Then this is the stretch for you. 15 minutes, revitalise the body, stretch it all out and let the stress all go. Join me on the mat. Hey, and welcome to another FLEXI Friday. So have I got a treat for you today? FLEXI Friday is going to be about those who are working at a desk. So whether you're working from home or whether you're in the office, this is just going to be a 15-minute stretch for you. So take 15 minutes out of that lunchtime. So if you get an hour's lunch, take 15 minutes out and treat your body to a full body stretch. We're going to look at the neck, we're going to look at the shoulders, we're just going to open up the hip flexors and do what's necessary to give your body life during the day. So we are going to, from here, come onto an all fours position. That's 4-point kneeling. So we're going to come onto our mats, or if you don't have a mat, just find a piece of floor. It's not a problem. So we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position to a start. That means that we will place our hands directly underneath our shoulders and our knees will go directly underneath our hips. So we've got this lovely, there's no load on the back. It's just a lovely position to be in. And we're going to take some deep breaths just here. So we're going to expand the entire torso to breathe. And breathe out. So all the stress of meetings, all the stress of spreadsheets and worksheets and all the other sheets, we're just going to let go in this position. So one more breath. Well done. We're going to send the knees slightly wide. So for me, it will be slightly wider than the mat, and we'll kiss the toes together at the back. So you've got this lovely open position. We're going to place the hands out in front of us, but we're going to keep as much as we can. It's not a problem if you can't, but we're just going to keep the bottom trying to touch the heels here. So we're sitting back into the position here and just place our hands out in front. So if you can do them as wide as the knees, this will just open up the shoulders nicely, and we're going to melt down to the floor. Perhaps if you can, place the forehead slowly down. And we're going to take 4 deep breaths in this position, feeling that lovely back stretch, the shoulders. Well done. We'll take one more. Well done. We're going to slowly bring the forehead up from the mat. We're still going to stay where we are here, but we're just going to bring the hands in just slightly. Again, down to the mat here. We've got our elbows on the mat, just slightly wider than, or perhaps the shoulders. We place the forehead down. Bring the hands together and just send them back over the neck, and hold and breathe for 4. Two more. Perhaps relax the shoulders down. Pop a smile on your face. Well done. We'll send the hands back to the mat. We'll use that upper body strength just to rise up from the ground. And we'll keep in this lovely position here because it's so good for opening up the hips. And we'll take our left hand and place it in the centre here. And what we'll do from the right side, we're going to open up, so deep breaths, we're going to open up and bring our hand up to the ceiling. Opening up through the shoulders. Good, and from here, we're going to send the arm through the left loop here. So I'm going to disappear off from your screen for a little while. So we're just going to place the right hand through the loop, we're going to put the shoulder to the floor, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in that position. I'll see you on the other side. So breathe into the shoulder joint, feel it opening up. Well done. And slowly, slowly, slowly release. Now what we're going to do, we are going to do the same to the other side, but obviously you're not going to see me. So at this point, just press pause on this video and do exactly the same on the other side. So putting the right hand to the centre, opening up through the left body, and then feed the left hand through the loop. And you'll find that lovely and gently in the shoulders. So again, in this position, we're going to place the hands behind us, just so the fingers are pointing to the ground. We're going to bring our shoulders back. Shoulders back. We're going to send the chest forward. So if we're used to being hunched at a desk here, we're just going to reverse that. We're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back. And let's take some deep breaths. Just let the stress go. Let the shoulders relax down away from the ears. And one more. Good, well done. From here, we are going to bring the hands forward, and we're now going to come into a standing position, because let's face it, you've been sitting at a desk probably most of the morning, going to be most of the day, so we want to make use of this standing position. So from here, we'll bring the knees together and onto the balls of the feet here, and standing. Here we go. We will send the legs as wide apart as you can go, without getting stuck or splitting any clothing. So as far as you can go, and we'll place the hands onto the hips here. We'll keep the back nice and straight, shoulders back, so we don't want this posture. Just going to correct the posture here. And we're going to slowly lean forward, keeping our gaze to the floor. Down, down, down. And then here we're going to bring our hands to the mat or to the floor, whatever you're using here. And what I want you to do is breathe into the backs of the legs, because you're going to find your hamstrings are going to be a little ouchy, which is totally normal. So hands to the floor, and we're going to breathe into the entire body for 4 deep breaths. That's good. The deeper the breath, the better your body is going to respond to stretches. 2 more. Last one. Well done. We're going to trace the fingers just over to the left hand side. So we're just going to come over to the foot, or if you're to the knee, or if you're to the calf, whatever, it's absolutely fine. But you're going to feel this stretch. Lovely. Well, probably all down in the lower parts of the legs. Then we're going to trace the fingers through centre and come onto the right side. Try and keep the legs as straight as possible. Try not to bend the knees, because we are stretching out the hamstrings here. That's good. Back to centre. We will heel toe the feet in about 3 here. So, and what we'll do, we're going to place our right knee over our right toe, bring that left leg down as far as you can. And you're going to feel the stretch just along the inner thigh here. So deep breaths. Good. Stay low. Send that left knee over left toe. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Ooh, feeling the stretch, perhaps in the hips, perhaps in the inner thigh, or perhaps you'll just type full stop. In that case, you'll feel it everywhere. Deep breaths. Well done. Again, stay low. We'll go to the other side and we'll drop to the ball of the foot here, keeping the left leg nice and straight. And we're going to send the toes to the ceiling, like so. And from here, we're going to come into a hamstring stretch. So keep your balance with your right hand if you're feeling you're a little bit wobbly. Come down to a hamstring stretch, keeping that leg nice and straight, and we're going to breathe. Two more, you've got this, just hold on. One more. Good, well done. We're going to stay low again, and we're going to, like almost Spider-Man, across to the other side. Come down onto the ball of the foot. Again, right leg is nice and straight. And we're going to stretch down into a hamstring stretch here. Oh, it feels so good. And we're going to take 4 deep breaths. Two more. And last one. Well done. We're going to stay, there we go, in this position. We're going to stand up nice and tall, heel toe inwards, because we like our knees. And from this position here, because you've been sitting down most of the day, we're going to do a full body stretch. So we're going to send the hands up to the ceiling, interlace the fingers, and breathe. Just a slight bend to the left hand side, opening up in the side body there. Deep breaths. And to the right. Good, well done. Back to centre, we'll place the hands just by the sides. And what we'll do is we'll just do a little bit of TLC for the neck here, if you are feeling a little tight. So we'll take the left hand, we're just going to place it just round the right ear. Very slowly, just all you're doing is supporting the neck in the bend here. You're not going to crank it to the other side, but just open up the neck in the sides and breathe into it. Shoulders down, so we don't want our shoulders up by our ears. We're going to keep our shoulders down. Good, one more breath. That's it, well done. Let the neck return to centre. And we'll do the same on the other side. Right hand to the left side of the neck. Again, you're not cranking it, you're just giving it that little bit of support, opening up the side of the neck. Draw the shoulder away from the ears and then breathe into that side. The text message can wait. The emails can wait. This is your time. One more breath. Good, well done. We will now place the neck, so the neck here, so we place the chin onto the neck, bringing the chin to the chest, and then we're going to breathe into the back of the neck here. Back of the neck here.
Gonna stand up nice and tall, shoulders down. Deep breaths. Good. And return back to centre. Now this will be your last stretch. This is the best one of them all. We're going to let the stress of the day go so far. So we're going to place our feet in line with our hips. We're just going to fold forward. So trace the hands downwards. You can keep your knees slightly bent, or you can keep them straight, whatever is your thing. This is your dance today. We're going to hug the elbows together and we're going to let ourselves drop. Perhaps a little swing from side to side. Just as we relax the body, ready to face the rest of the day. Or if you finish work, this is a great way to put a full stop on your work day. So a couple more. Swinging from side to side. Find that breath. Good. Well done. We will unwrap the hands, gently unfold the body, put a smile on our face. Well done. You have just completed Flexi Friday for those who are working from an office, from home, and this has been Tojo Fitness, and I hope that this has made your body and you feel epic. Enjoy the rest of your day.